Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday for today's love note. I am very excited about today's topic because I keep hearing all the time from people, am I being inauthentic if I'm actually not in a good mood when I show up on a date, or if I feel like crap, or am angry or sad or disappointed about something. Oh, hello everyone. Hello. And so I'm fired up and ready to talk about this. And really, this is for, if you're already in a relationship, what I have to say to you today will be really, really helpful. So I don't know about you, but I obviously am thinking about relationships all day, every day, and talking about relationships all day, every day, and really blown away by the courage for people to be willing to learn something that we've never learned before. So hello everyone, hi Megan. Catherine Daniele, your love and relationship coach, here for you today, talking about what it means to be in a healthy relationship, really. And I mentioned I keep hearing from people, right? Am I being inauthentic if I'm, putting my best self forward when dating, or acting like I'm in a good mood when I'm not? And here's what I have to say to you. Unconditional love is saved for a parent and a child. Unconditional love is saved in a parent-child relationship. The child is allowed to behave however they're going to behave, and has no responsibility to the parent, especially when they're young, to love them. It's the parent's job to love them and keep them safe and protect them. And when we're dating, so many people are dating looking for a parent's unconditional love, that I should be able to just curl up in the arms of my beloved, my now new parent, to have the childhood I never had. And I have bad news for you, my friends. That's not going to create a passionate, alive, fun, exhilarating, amazing love that I know you actually do crave. There's no sex in that relationship. So when you show up as a mature, confident, vulnerable, responsible, accountable adult, by being your best self when dating, that tells the person you're dating you're an adult. So you're not being inauthentic when you put your best self forward when you're dating. You're being an adult. Because no, in an adult relationship, you don't get to just behave however you want or say whatever you want and expect your partner to love you anyway. Now, obviously there's a fine line between I should just allow my partner to, be negative or call me names. No, that's never okay. That's a very important boundary. But I just am really blown away every day by this lack of consciousness that we have around romantic love and these crazy, unrealistic expectations about relationship that are hurting us. And that really, it's the same thing of this holiday season. I promise you, a picture of someone and their partner on Facebook tells you jack shit about the relationship. Friendly reminder for all of us. And that the truth is, as human beings, there's a couple givens, right? Pain is a part of life. That's a given. Life isn't fair. That's a given. Things don't always go according to plan. That's a given. People aren't loving and loyal all the time. That's a given. People are unpredictable. That's a given. Our happiness in life is a result of our being able to be with those givens and show up for ourselves. By putting your best self when dating, you're saying, finding a relationship really matters to me. And I know that I'm a wonderful person who's capable of love, who deserves to be loved, and I'm going to date in such a way that ensures my best chances for finding the best partner for me. And I don't have any expectations on having a perfect relationship. In fact, I've got my big girl and big boy pants on that say, I know that a relationship is something I'm going to bring myself to, consciously and intentionally. And dating is incredibly hard for some people who've had a lot of childhood wounding. I was that person. This is why I'm a relationship coach, because I care very much about supporting you and being able to heal. And oftentimes the healing looks like being able to grieve that you never had the childhood that you deserved and should have had. That you never learned what it meant to express yourself safely, that you were allowed to have needs, and that you are a good enough, worthy, lovable, desirable human being. The good news is we can learn all of those things. We can learn how to be powerful people, intentional, conscious people in relationship, and be able to greet life with compassion and tenderness and care, surrendering to the givens, remembering that nobody is immune to suffering, and that we don't know anything that's happening in people's relationships because of what they post on Facebook. I posted lots of super cute photos of me and my ex going to yoga class and meditation retreats and being at workshops together. And I was crying myself to sleep every single night in that relationship. Miserable. But we took really great pictures. So you are amazing. You are worthy and valuable because you exist. And there is someone who's going to love you for exactly who you are. And I promise you, you are brave enough and courageous enough and conscious enough to put your best self forward in your life because you want to create the opportunities that you are worthy and valuable and deserving of. So you're not being inauthentic when you put your best self forward when dating. You're being an adult. You're being an adult in your romantic relationship when you show up to your romantic relationship fully every single day. When every single day you wake up and say, how can I contribute to my partner's life today? How can I help them to feel wonderful and good about themselves today and know that because of my love, they are capable of living an extraordinary life? And when I'm dating, how can I look for the person that's my friend first? Because friendship is what creates lasting love. And then recognize that passion and joy and fulfillment in my relationship shows up as a result of each of us showing up for our relationship and taking care of ourselves and expressing ourselves vulnerably. I don't know why we got this idea that of just not people that just don't show up for love anymore. So show up for love. Take care of yourself when you're dating so that you are in a good mood and relaxed when you go on a date. Hey, I know it is the holidays, and I think every single conversation I'm having with people, myself included, right? I am watching the getting caught up in the being really busy and 8 million things to do, right? Give yourself permission to relax. Right? And if you're noticing that dating's starting to feel frustrating or hard, right? Take a moment to breathe and say, what do I need? Am I taking care of myself? Am I creating an environment in which my best self can actually emerge? Do I have some grief work to do? Hey, do I need help learning how to love so that I can stop acting out all of my old childhood familiar patterns that I'll keep acting out until I grieve and until I learn differently? Self-hatred is egocentric anyway, right? The person you imagine yourself to be, right, is actually probably not the real you anyway, because the truth of who we all are is love. All of us worthy and valuable because we exist. You are enough, whether you have a partner or not. And I promise you there is someone out there who will love you just for you. And the beginning work is the practice of taking responsibility for ourselves, creating an environment where I can be my best self in the world, having forgiveness and compassion and accepting the givens of life. Being able to surrender to life and allow intimate, vulnerable, amazing partnership to unfold in a very natural rhythm, without control, without angst. So, you're not being inauthentic by putting your best self forward when dating. You're being an adult. And you're being an adult when you take care of yourself so your best self shows up for your partner. And having forgiveness and compassion on the days that you're struggling, allowing someone to be there for you. You don't have to pretend, but you take responsibility for yourself now. Right? The best relationships are two teammates, right, who face life together as a team without any unrealistic expectations about life or their relationship. And I've talked before about making your relationship sacred, right? Really a powerful boundary around the two of you. And then, lastly, someone's fancy Facebook photo tells you nothing about their relationship. It's our job to remember with every single photo, that's a human being too, just like me. They're not immune to suffering. They're not immune to pain. And just like me, worthy and deserving of a joyful, abundant, beautiful life. So may we all be more light with ourselves today and every day. Give yourself permission to relax this holiday season. And if you are single and willing and ready to do the work, to grow up so that you can have the passionate, fulfilling, extraordinary relationship that you deserve, join me in my upcoming program, Ready for Love. If you want to be on the waiting list for that program, just shoot me a private Facebook message with your email, and I'll get you on that list, and you'll be the first to know when that program releases. And I am so freaking excited about this program because it's everything that my clients get and everything that I wish I knew when I first started dating in my early 20s that could have saved me a heck of a lot of heartache and hurt. So, private Facebook message if you want your email to be on that list. I can't wait to share it with you. Can't wait to continue these love notes. And now let's see. Yay, we are all human and imperfect and so worthy. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Love you, Michelle. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So appreciate comments and love. If this video is helpful and you know someone that would benefit from this message, go ahead and tag them. So devoted to conscious, healthy love, covering the whole world. The whole world. And it starts with each of us healing our hearts and showing up fully. So big hugs. I'll talk to you soon.